OpenAI has just officially entered the medical industry. As of right now, ChatGPT Health is live, and this is the most significant update we have seen in years. This isn't a rumor. This is a dedicated, secure space inside ChatGPT that now connects directly to your hospital records and your wearable devices. But the real headline isn't just about tracking your steps or reading your heart rate. It is about cancer. OpenAI has partnered with Color Health to build a Copilot for doctors that is changing the speed of medicine. Here is the statistic that is breaking the internet right now. A complex cancer treatment plan that normally takes a human doctor weeks to create, this AI just completed in 5 minutes. Today, I'm going to break down exactly how this technology works, how it integrates with your personal medical records, and the massive privacy setting you need to know about before you use it. Let's get into it. First, let's look at the update itself. If you look at the OpenAI interface, this is not the standard ChatGPT you have been using for coding or writing emails. OpenAI has built this as a completely separate, isolated environment specifically for biological data. The biggest change here is connectivity. For years, the problem with healthcare in the US and UK has been that your data is stuck in silos. Your GP has one file, your specialist has another, and your lab results are on a different portal. OpenAI has solved this by partnering with a company called b.well Connected Health. Through this integration, ChatGPT can now legally and securely log into your hospital's portal. It can pull your lab results, your vaccination history, and your doctor's clinical notes directly into the chat interface. It also integrates with consumer tech like Apple Health and MyFitnessPal. So instead of you manually typing, "I ate a burger" or "I went for a run," ChatGPT now sees your calorie spike and sees your heart rate rising in real time. It is finally connecting the dots that human doctors often miss because they simply don't have access to your daily life data. Now let's talk about that 5-minute claim, because this is the most revolutionary part of the update. OpenAI is working with a company called Color Health using the GPT-4o model to assist cancer doctors. To understand why this is viral news, you have to understand the current problem in oncology. When a patient is diagnosed with cancer, the doctor has to perform a workup. This involves reading hundreds of PDFs, analyzing genetic tests, looking at family history, and cross-referencing all of that with the latest clinical guidelines which change almost every month. It is a mess of data. Usually this workup phase takes weeks, and in cancer care, waiting weeks can be the difference between stage 2 and stage 3. In the pilot program, the AI analyzed all that patient data, the genetics, the labs, the guidelines, and generated a comprehensive screening plan in just 5 minutes. It didn't just summarize the notes, it actually flagged missing diagnostic tests that the human doctors hadn't ordered yet. This is what they are calling the cancer copilot. It is not replacing the doctor, it is automating the bureaucracy so the doctor can actually spend time treating the patient. You might be wondering, how is this different from just uploading a PDF to the standard ChatGPT? The difference is in how the model processes the information. Medical data is notoriously unstructured. Doctors write handwritten notes, faxes are still used, and lab reports look different from every hospital. ChatGPT Health is built to standardize this mess. It uses advanced vision capabilities to read charts and graphs instantly. It takes that unstructured data and converts it into a structured timeline. For example, if you upload a blood test, it doesn't just read the numbers, it understands the context. It can see that your iron levels are low, cross-reference that with your Apple Watch showing a high resting heart rate, and suggest that you might be dealing with anemia. It connects 2 separate data points to give you a health insight that you would usually have to pay a specialist to find. So, how does this affect you right now? This tool is designed to empower you before you step into a doctor's office. Let's say you get a complex lab report back. Usually, you see a bunch of acronyms like HDL, LDL, and TSH, and you have no idea what they mean. With ChatGPT Health, you upload the report. It will break it down into plain English. It will tell you, your results are normal, but your vitamin D is trending downwards compared to last year. It then generates a list of specific questions for you to ask your doctor. OpenAI is being very careful to state that this is for preparation, not diagnosis. It preps you so you don't walk into your appointment clueless. It allows you to have a higher-level conversation with your physician because you already understand the data. Now, we have to talk about the most critical part of this video: privacy. You are uploading your DNA, your blood type, and your sickness history. If this data leaks, or if it is used irresponsibly, the consequences are massive. OpenAI knows this is the biggest barrier to adoption. That is why they have introduced specific privacy protocols for the Health tab that are different from the rest of ChatGPT. They have stated that data inside ChatGPT Health is not used to train their models. This is a massive distinction. It means your medical records will not be used to teach GPT-5 or future models. They also stated that this data is encrypted and legally compliant with HIPAA standards in the US. However, as a tech reviewer, I always advise caution. When you set this up, go into your settings and double-check that model training is toggled off. We are trusting them with our biology now, not just our emails, so you need to be vigilant. To wrap this up, this update marks the official merge of AI and biology. We are moving from a world where you see a doctor once a year to a world where an AI monitors your health 24/7. The Cancer Copilot proves that AI can save lives simply by being faster than humans. But the question remains, are you comfortable giving OpenAI access to your medical life? Is this the medical miracle we have been waiting for, or is it a privacy nightmare waiting to happen? If you want to stay updated on how AI is changing our world, make sure to hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.